Okay, beautiful people, thank you so much for joining me once again. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're already here, what do? You hit the like button, you subscribe to be part of this amazing family, and you put us on notification, all right? So that when we drop it, you have access to it. Anyway, beautiful people, there is joy and happiness. You see the video on your screen. There's a copyright song put on that video, so I can't play for you to hear the sound. But people are very happy in this particular zone called the Koualou zone. Koualou zone. And when you look at the map, the people are actually happy because I'm going to show you everything on the map, what is going on there. The people are happy because for the first time in many years, the Burkinabe army landed in Koualou. This Koualou has been the zone of the bad guys over there. But somehow, anyhow, through the new collaboration of the Burkinabe government and the Benin government, something beautiful is happening in Koualou. The people saw light for the first time in their life, and they are happy. If you see how even the Benin soldiers pick up their mobile phones and they are recording the Burkinabe soldiers with their equipment coming down. The people are welcoming them. You see that there is hope in that zone where it seems that hope can never appear there or there can never be light over there again. You know, sometimes it's not only anything. All you need is the right leadership. You see, Patrice Talon is gone and things begin to change between the Sahel and Benin. Look, it is just so good and beautiful when leaders talk and they act on it. Now, this zone that we are talking about, it is called the Koualou zone. This zone right here, or this region, let me call it region, right? Koualou, when you look at the map, it is connecting both Benin and Burkina Faso. Three countries, Benin, Burkina Faso, and Togo, right here. Look at what's going on here. On your map, you can see, yes, Togo is right there, Burkina Faso is there, and Benin is there. So that joint over there, okay, the border joint over there, that is where you see where the corner connects the three countries together. Now you are going to see Koualou there. It's just right there. That place is not under either Benin or Burkina Faso. That is why the people, the bad guys, took over that particular region. But the Burkinabe army, with joint operation together with the Benin army, they flushed them and pushed them back. And they are now settling down to take control completely and making sure that everything come back to order. Now, this place, why is the place, first of all, let's treat the issue of the reason why this place is not under Burkina Faso or under Benin. Koualou is a shared border and a common fight between Burkina Faso and Benin. When you look at it, Benin and Burkina Faso jointly administer this disputed enclave to maintain peace and to fight terrorism. So it is a zone, an area which is being disputed. This one say, it is my own. That one so is my own. Benin say, it is for us. Burkina say, it is for us. So what caused the dispute was the colonial legacy, right? So according to detail here, the French colonial document, okay, drew the border differently in this particular region. When you look at it, they drew the border differently. So in 1914, because of the conflicting French colonial document, which drew the border completely differently, in 1914, Burkina Faso decree places this particular region on each side of the border, up to a river called Panjari River. The people who are in that region, they will know. Now, then fast forward, in 1938, the administrative document of Benin also places the Koualou within Benin. So Benin is claiming it, Burkina is claiming it. They were not able to settle the dispute where or who, which country that place actually belonged to. But they decided to do something differently. So what they did was that to avoid conflict and chaos and to make life miserable for the people because they are fighting for territory, both countries agreed to jointly administer this particular territory. And we are talking about 68 to 70 kilometers territory right here. It is called Koualou right here. So it is not fully under Benin. It is not fully under Burkina Faso. Both jointly administer this place. Now, when the bad guys realized that this place particular, it looked like the colonial guys knew what they were doing. So they put a dispute, drawing there. So when the bad guy realized that it is not under Burkina Faso, it's not under Benin, they took over. That place has become their complete zone. The Benin authority is not able to contain them. In some cases, they need to actually negotiate between, the Benin authority need to negotiate with them together with the Burkinabe government. That was what was happening under the previous government. When Traoré took over, they said, no, it's not going to happen. We are not negotiating the territory. No territory will be under the control of the T group. And therefore, we are going to make sure that we deal with them. Benin, somehow, the T group under Patrice Talon, they were threatening Benin that, look, if you give in and you allow Burkina Faso government to start attacking us here, or the military start attacking us here, your country, you are going to have problem. We will intensify the problem. So with that fear, the Benin government also is hesitant. That is why Patrice Talon is not allowing the Burkinabe government or the military to operate there. So there have been absence there. But the Benin government or the Benin authority is not able to contain them. So what is going on right now, currently, is that Benin and Burkinabe forces launches a coordinated operation in Koualou to flush out JNIM militant and to secure this particular strategic border region. That is what's going on right now. That's why the people are happy, because that region has been threatened. Activities there, I'll show you. What they are doing is that they are securing the border crossing currently. After they push back these guys, they are securing the border crossing through joint patrol surveillance and coordinated operation. So that place right now, when you go there, it is completely militarized. Both the Burkinabe army and then the Benin army, they are doing patrol, all right, jointly. For the first time, something like this is happening in a long time. This was never possible under Patrice Talon. This actually came or it became possible after the diplomatic breakthrough under the new president, Romuald Wagani. After he came to office fresh, you know what he did? He met Captain Ibrahim Traoré, making a historic reset and renew cooperation between both nations. He met the Niger government and said, look, we are reopening the borders. There shouldn't be dispute between us. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should actually be working together. So both, the relation is now smooth on that side. And so through this partnership and this reset or a new partnership and cooperation between the Benin and Burkinabe government, it has sparked a new military operation. What happened? Intelligent coordination started. The Burkinabe and the Benin commanders met quickly. And what they did was that they shared real-time intelligence. They monitor the threat. I'll show you the threat in there. They monitor the threat in the region and plant a joint operation to secure the border. Now, the threat there is that the hidden threat in that particular region was this group, the bad guys. They operate with drones. They attack civilians, traders for survival, because they are in the bush there. And when traders, farmers go to farm, traders are trading. These are the people they attack to get food and all that. So they depend on the people, attacking the people, looting and robbing the people for survival. So they use drone to exploit the people. And they're in the forest. When they want to attack, the drone will go survey the area. Because of the presence of the Benin military also, the drone is helping them more. Instead of confronting the Benin military, man to man, they use a drone to survey the area where the military is absent. They go in there, attack, do whatever they have to do, and then Kalas, they are gone back home. So the Benin commander and the Burkinabe commanders, they look at the threat and they say, look, we are going to heat it up. Burkina Faso, they are using the biscuit already. It's not a big deal. We will drop the biscuit on them. So they move with operation and then, they push them back and then maintain control in that region. That region, I'm telling you, or that territory is actually under the control of the bad guys. But currently, our men went there and they did magic right there. The whole place is militarized because constantly, because of the banter, the attack on the people, they make sure that, by 6 o'clock, they put on curfew. Everybody should sleep because anything can happen. Women can be You understand? Children can be. So people should sleep. In the night, these guys operate. So when you see somebody outside, the military know that this is the enemy. So they put curfew on the people most of the time. It has also disrupted economic activity in the region. Long tracks passing through that route because of the constant attack. Some of them are afraid. Some of them, the military have to stop them and monitor the road for hours before they will go through. And it become a whole lot in that region. Now, there are some group of people also who are capitalizing on this and they are benefiting from this because of the fact that families are fleeing, especially from the Burkina side into Benin, right? Because these guys, their target is Burkina Faso, not Benin, because under Paris-Talon agreement is there. So if you go to the Benin side, you are a bit safer than be in Burkina Faso side. And because of that, food and basic things become problem over there. There are some group also when they see humanitarian issue and problem like this, they set up camps and then they are, you know what I'm talking about. This is the time for some group of people also to make money out of the situation. So the arrival of the military is going to end that. Reason being that this humanitarian group don't provide a permanent solution. The situation must be there all the time so that the activities can continue. But one thing also that became a problem in this northern part of Benin, because it's the northern part of Benin and eastern side of Burkina Faso, people, the hospital there has become overwhelmed. The health facilities, people are so many that the hospital cannot contain them again because they have limited resources and staff who are working under the clock, around the clock. All right. So humanitarian guys, human rights towards the humanitarian guys, this is some of the reasons why they're angry. The arrival of the military there is going to make sure that the situation end, which is going to also end the activity there. Activity end, profit end, everything end. The presence of the Burkinabe army changed the thing. There's people saw hope. So the question is, why is it that the Benin army was there, but the people were not so hopeful? But the moment the Burkinabe army landed there, the people saw hope. That is what I want you to see. See, anybody that tell you that Burkina Faso will not win this battle, the person is lying to you. The AES in general will not win this battle. The person is lying to you. They will win this battle. So one territory under the control of the bad guys is now under the control of our revolutionary patriot. All right. So family, this is what is going on in that particular region. One thing is this place has not been in the news. I don't know why they hid it. All right. Somehow they control the narrative there. But right now, as the military landed there, you are going to see it in the news. I mean, frequently. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. This is beautiful. See you in the next episode. Respect.